What's up? Round Podcast, what's up? It's a comedy good. We're kicking it right here at the Legends Concert. All the legends, you feel me? I'm a legend. I'm a young legend. You not rocking Round's Podcast, yo. Oh, shit.
If you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas, no. Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Noisy hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Drawings harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, a real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my fate, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me.
I keep my circle slim and crash trim.
Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you already know what it is. Full rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin That's Good. As always, got my rounds rocking with me. Got Caveman. What's good with it, homie?
Living good, feeling good. The motto don't change.
I know that's right. We got Cuzzo Rent, a.k.a. your mama boyfriend.
Whoa, what's down with it, baby? Tell y'all, mama, I said hello. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Mama 65.
And we got the homie Jay Black back with us. What's good with it, Spade?
What's good with y'all fellas? What's good with it? What's good with it?
Tank dog.
Hey, what's on? I ain't went on when you was on, bro.
What's going on?
Ball head team. You did? What's going on here? Fucking right.
Shine bright like a diamond. Hey, bro, that is true. You got two of the long hair, me and Cuz, and then not so long, you and Jay Black. You know what I'm saying? Solid brothers all across the board, though. Shouts out to Franny T. I see you in the comments. You did.
Shouts out, Franny. Tell moms I said, hey, Franny. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I got enough hair to loan y'all some follicles, you heard me?
Hey, bro, just glad everybody with us.
The world bomb, dog. Just saying.
I know that's right. Let them know, please. Let them know.
Hey, bro, at some point, I'm going to come around the corner. Ain't no shame in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, when I do it, y'all just tell me how to make my shit shine. You know what I'm saying? I want the shiny kind. Fuck that.
Boy, ball is a choice nowadays, man. You could get you a dreadlock wig, you heard me? You could join a hair club, right. Man. Them niggas could have a flat top right now if they wanted it.
Right.
Man, y'all crazy, bro. Dog, we coming off Easter, bro. Hope y'all had a good holiday. Resurrection Sunday. I'm not sure which one y'all call it, you know what I'm saying? So our top four is our top four holidays. Obviously Cleve gonna win, but I don't think nobody can really mess this one up per se. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start at the bottom with you, Jay Black, swing at the Cuzzo, to Cleve, to myself. So top four holidays, bro, then we'll get this shit popping.
My first one would be my son's birthday.
Props.
Yeah, man. Just
birthday?
As a father, my son's.
Okay. I don't know if that's a holiday. That's not a holiday, Jay Black.
Is the
How about let a nigga finish their list, then comment?
Hold on, this wrong. We gotta fix it for it ain't a holiday.
Goody, is that a holiday technically, sir, or not? So
Say,
I'm
bro.
curious,
I
man.
mean, look,
I thought birthdays was a holiday,
It's
but
a
I don't
holiday to
know.
me.
that's
I
what
know
I'm
that's
about to
a
It
say.
ain't.
Some of this should be indicative to the individual because everybody don't have the same holidays. You know what I'm saying? So under that, guys, carry on, my brother.
I'm gonna go with my son's birthday, um, Christmas, of course,
Chris.
Thanksgiving, and being around family,
Boy, that ain't cool.
and um, last but not least, I'm gonna say Valentine's Day. You know, I like to do
Ooh,
a
Valentine's
little
Day. You
sweet,
get paid?
Sweet Dick
oh,
and J.
yes, sir.
Let him know, Goody.
Money.
That's my fault, bro.
It's a hell of a list there, my brother.
Appreciate you, my
Terrible.
brother.
Terrible.
Uh, I'm a pick up where you left off at. I'm kind of like you. I'm not confined to the box of the pagan white man holidays. You know what I'm saying? So number one, I'm gonna say one of the best days ever. My motherfucking birthday, November 16th. I accept gifts all year round. So if you want to contribute, go ahead on. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Number two, you know what I'm saying, may not be on your calendar, but as Americans, we all celebrate it. Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
Props.
Everybody get together,
mm-hmm.
camaraderie, food, drinks, you know what I'm saying? And a little money be flowing. Get your bet on.
Sure you right.
Next, I'm going to say, I always got to stay close to the roots. You know what I'm saying? Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker celebrating Christmas, we happy Kwanzaa with it. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, still sticking with the melanin, Juneteenth.
My nigga. I knew you was going there. Woo.
Like your list, Tank Dog.
Me too, though. I ain't gonna
Appreciate
lie,
it, brother.
bro.
Appreciate it.
Before you go, Cleve, we're gonna give a shout out to Miss Paula Felton and shouts out to G Man, you know what I'm saying?
G-Man.
G-Man, what's going on, y'all?
Let me do this thing right, man. I mean, we do these top fours and we don't stick to the top four. We ask for insects and niggas start talking about lions. That ain't an insect, but you feel me? Just steer y'all direction. We gonna go with Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. That's number one. Thumbs up. All right, thumbs up. Next we go with the 4th of July. Right in the middle of the summer, everything popping. You feel me? That's number two. Number
Wait, what
three,
number two was?
4th of
Number 2
July.
or 3. Oh, my
Oh,
bad.
White Man Independence Day. Gotcha. Carry on.
No. It ain't about the Independence Day. It's about what we doing. 4th of July. Third, I'm gonna go with Labor Day. It's when all the veterans get to go to IHOP. We get to go eat for free anywhere we want for the most part. Who celebrate Labor Day? You did. And my last holiday, I'm gonna go with Easter. Another nice weather holiday, another get together with family, read the Bible, get a little understanding of what the day that you're celebrating. So there we go. That's how you do holidays right there, fellas.
Gotcha, nigga. Hey, bro, look. Hold on, man. Before I drop mine, let's bring old Hat in the building. What's good with your baby? Dog matter.
What's good with it, fellas?
What's
Oh
going
man,
on,
cool
hey?
and
Hey,
smooth it, boy.
You got it, my brother. You got it, my brother.
Hey, bro, we on top 4 holidays, dog. I'm gonna slide mine in there. You jump in there after me, and then we gonna get the first round popping. I'm coming out with New Year's, bro. Even though we kind of know it ain't really what it's supposed to be. The energy always good around New Year's. Everybody figuring they gonna,
Good
these
one.
new resolutions and hit the bricks running. So I feel New Year's is a good one. I'm going with Thanksgiving. Yeah, if y'all already know me, you know I like to eat. Also, my birthday, my wife's birthday, and my son's birthday all in that week. So it's usually gonna hit on somebody's birthday, you know what I'm saying? So that's double eating.
Right.
Sometime, little
That's the
presents
best.
too. We going with Mardi Gras. Another time to fellowship with the fam, you know what I'm saying? Set up the barbecue, let the churn get a little, hey, throw me something in a controlled environment and everybody have a good experience. And last week on with good old Christmas. Anytime I could get 2 weeks out of school for a holiday, and I'm thinking back when I was small, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was love like Bub, so good old Christmas. Yeah, man.
Like your list.
What you got, Hat?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm really not rocking with none of these so-called holy days or holidays. Um, we could go deep into why and all of this stuff, but we gonna save all of that and just go with what we talking about. So, yeah, New Year's is always a good good day, good experience. Always, reflecting on the years and times past and shit like that, and making plans to do the new shit. So, a good start is always a good thing. So I'm with New Year's. Memorial Day is always a good one for me. Being a veteran, thinking about the guys that came before me who not necessarily fought and died for their country, because that's another trick, and we talk about that another time too. But guys that were selfless and gave they service no matter what the price was. You know what I'm saying? So Memorial Day is another one. Somebody going, okay, don't talk to me. Shit, I'm gonna just go Boxer Day. I don't know what Boxer Day is, but I remember being young and seeing the motherfucker on the calendar, and I'm thinking, Boxer Day, what the fuck is that? It's something that they you know, celebrate in Canada, I believe, because of the Boxer Rebellion or whatever. But you know, I like boxing, so I say Boxer Day was for the motherfuckers putting on the gloves. So hey,
Yeah,
Boxer
I
Day,
want this topic.
and the last one, I'm gonna go Yom Kippur. I don't even know what the fuck Yom Kippur is, but it's another one I seen on the goddamn the calendar
Look,
growing up.
had you tell them do their research. Now,
Yeah.
hit them with
Look it
that
up.
one. Do your research.
Yeah,
You
look it up.
feel me?
Look it up. Look it up.
Yom
I
Kippur.
gotta say, for honorable mention, I really thought one of y'all would have said it. I'm gonna say Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? I know it get a lot of
I
flack
really love my
because
mama.
it gets
She's
celebrated a
my
little more than
favorite
Father's
girl.
Day. But I feel like that's a good day for me, dog. I love my mom. I love celebrating my kids' mom and all that shit. So yeah, throw that in there too.
I
Well, hell of an
always
honorable
love my
mention, bro.
mama.
We gonna do some shouts out, Miss Minor, the Alchemist, and Brendan Preston. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all in the
What's up,
chat
y'all?
box.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
It's good to be back, my guy.
Y'all gotta vote and tell
Dog,
us
it's
who be winning
good
these
that you're
top
back,
fours, because
dog.
nigga be crowning themselves.
And really, bro, both of y'all back at the right time. Had you was on the first time when we first started touching on the religion topic, Cleve wasn't on. Both of y'all here today. We coming off Easter. We about to touch on Easter a little bit, and we gonna get the party cracking. Once again, appreciate everybody for rocking with us, and let's get this party started. Just a little background for y'all right fast.
Happy Easter.
Celebration was called Pascha. It's derived from the word Pesach, the Jewish translation for Passover. Originally, Easter was celebrated 2 days after Passover, so it fell on any day of the week. But Easter Wednesday just didn't feel right. In 325 AD, Roman Emperor Constantine and the Council of Nicaea ruled that Easter must fall only on a Sunday, the day when Christ rose. Easter Sunday would be the first Sunday to follow the full moon after the spring equinox. It could occur anywhere between March 22nd and April 25th. Around this same time, Christians began one of the first recorded rituals of the modern Easter celebration, the lighting of the Paschal candle, its flame a reminder of Christ's resurrection, light out of darkness. As Christianity spread throughout Europe, different pagan customs blended into the holidays. In fact, the actual word Easter may have come from Estra, the goddess of spring and fertility, which brings us to the Easter egg. Eggs have been a mythological symbol of birth for thousands of years. Christians adopted the egg as an Easter custom sometime around the 13th century. The yolk inside a shell represented Christ's emergence from the tomb. Eggs were painted red to represent the blood Christ shed on the cross. The colorful Easter egg soon hatched its own traditions. A popular one was egg rolling. In 1876, Congress prohibited kids from playing on the Capitol grounds. So, President Rutherford B. Hayes opened the White House lawn to the little rollers. After that, the White House Easter egg roll became a tradition. So when did that Easter bunny hop into the scene? The fertile rabbit had long been a symbol of new life in European pagan celebrations. Beginning around the 16th century, parents told children that if they behaved, on the eve of Easter, the Osterhaus would come and lay colorful eggs. Children built nests in their homes to entice the rabbit to visit. And so began the customs of the Easter egg hunt and the Easter basket. To help.
All right, fella, just a little brief stroll down the street of Easter, you know what I'm saying? Little background on some of the symbolism, some of the commercial aspects that's been added to it. Just I want to know y'all thoughts on it as opposed to what you know now and maybe think of it now and what you thought of it as a child, you know what I'm saying? And then just like, how do you feel about it being commercialized the way that it's done, hearing, I guess, some of the history about it, how they've mixed certain pagan beliefs into the holiday to make it is, I guess, what we have today. Just y'all thoughts on it in general, bro. We start at the bottom with you, Hat, and we working on that.
Okay, well, we talking about holidays or holy days, right? You said what I think about the commercialization of a holy day. Well, I don't consider Easter being a holy day. I never did, because I went to public school, but I could count pretty good. I know 3 days. You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Hey, bro, and for you continue, because where you going, spot on. But I thought it was funny in the little clip.
Mhm.
They said 2 days. They ain't even quote the book per se. They gave. So carry
Right,
on.
to make it make sense for them, you know what I'm saying? But according to the biblical text, they said that on Good Friday, Yahushua was taken to Calvary and hung on a tree with two killers or whatever, and he passed away. And then they took him down, and then there was a big break in the freaking ground and all. You know how the shit go. And then he was buried in a cloth in a tomb, and they put a big old stone over it. And then for 3 days, he ministered to the dead people for 3 days. And they came on the third day and they took away the stone. The stone had rolled away and he was gone. Right. And that was the resurrection
Brother
of
Cleve, I see.
Christ. Right. So none of that made sense to me when I was younger. But when it comes to the eggs and the Easter and all of this shit, I never was able to get that together. Until my uncle told me, he was like, when I was younger, in my teens, early teens, I was a youth pastor. I used to like, talking and all this shit, right? So he put me on the spot. He was like, okay, well, go ahead and tell him about the Easter egg. And I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. What you mean tell him? He said, tell him how even the word Easter, where does the word Easter come from? And I didn't know shit. I had nothing. So he put me on. He's like, you ever heard of Baal? I'm like, nah, I don't know nothing about that. So he was like, oh, well, you got a lot to learn. You need to stop preaching and you need to start learning some shit. So I went back in the lab and I'm seeing how, Baal's so-called supposedly wife, Ishtar, who claimed to be born from the moon or moon egg, she was looked at as the fertility god over time or whatever. And the eggs was her deal, and and the rabbits and all of that you seen from the video. But I was never able to put that together. How did it's supposed to be about the death and resurrection of Christ? Why the fuck we selling eggs and eat? Like, what's all that about? I was never able to. I didn't know how that goes together. And it's basically Europeans coming over here and bringing their customs with them, and we just following what the fuck they doing. But I can't go back in time and see, any place or any time that we celebrated this so-called Easter before like the 1800s. Like that's really
So,
still new to us.
nah, I feel you, Nick.
I'm gonna say first of all, shouts out to the clips department. I really like that little backstory on the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Just to give a little context to it. Me personally, as a child, I just always been a naturally inquisitive person. Like I always ask questions about shit. Like to me, it be seeming like the simplest shit. Like this is just a regular question. And I always question that, when the Easter thing, like how he died on a different day every year.
Every fucking year.
You know what I'm saying? Like if a nigga died, like if somebody died on the 19th, he died on the 19th. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it broke down how it got to the Sunday. You know what I'm saying? For me, the commercialization of it is honestly to be expected. We live in a capitalistic society. They're gonna find a way to monetize everything.
Can I ask you something right quick, Ren? What do you mean exactly by the commercialization of it?
Exactly what I say. Like when you see Easter, you see the bunny, you see the baskets, you see the Cadbury eggs commercials, you see the jelly beans commercials. It's literally commercialized. Like you go in every I don't know what holiday next, but if you go in Walmart, I bet you'll find out because they got the decoration out already. Like they quick with it. They
Yeah, they got the Fourth of
market
July
it to
shit.
that shit.
They got the 4th of July and the Stars and Stripes out there already.
So what I would say is, like, as a child, I always question like the date of it. I always question like, what do a rabbit and eggs got to do with Jesus coming back to life? Never
Right.
understood it, but I enjoyed it. It was like a festive thing. Like now as an adult, it's like really a decision to make, like, because do you want to just keep reinforcing these lies to your kids, or do you want to like not force these traditions on them?
Why should we keep those type of traditions?
Well, because I mean, most of the traditions for us is like centered around family. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
Easter, like
look.
regardless of what you're really celebrating, it's good to be around family. Everybody dressed up, nice photo ops, this and
Ma-
that, this and that.
Makes
So,
sense. Makes sense. But can we have them photo ops without having those pagan remnants in our
Look.
midst? Can we do it
We
without that?
we probably can't, but hold on for y'all get with the back and forth because I won't get cleaved at let
He
cleave
ain't gonna
his
say
head
nothing
off right
worthwhile
fast.
anyway.
You
But
heard
go
me?
ahead. I get you. I get you. I digress.
Okay, man.
See what I'm saying?
yeah,
Bullshit meter
got
popping
you. That's
already.
it.
Talk to me.
You muted.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I'm like Win said his last comment. These holidays now is just for a reason for all the families to get together. Just take some time out of our yearly work schedule and go meet the family and spend time with the family because we know all of these holidays is not truth based. All of these holidays got uh, opinion based and shifted to make people feel how they want to feel a certain type of way. So that's what I look at these holidays. Easter, Christmas. It's just a opportunity to call up everybody and get together. Because, like I said, the religion is out of it. You do your research. You understand that what they try to tell us about these holidays is false. Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. All of these holidays is not truth based. Based on lies. So what we're really doing is just getting together with our family and having fun with each other. We ain't even thinking about studying what we doing with the holidays. Anybody family say, "Y'all, what Thanksgiving started? Christmas, you sit down, you have fun with your family, and you go home." So that's kind of how these holidays work now. They're selling us what Ren said, commercializing these holidays, get some money, and that's
That's
pretty
it.
much what it is, bro. Keep it short.
That's kind of how I look at it to a certain degree. Once you kind of understand like you say, that it's not all cracked up, that it's not all what it's cracked up to be, then I just kind of look at it like you expressing it. Oh, I'm off from work. Everybody off from work, so we could kind of
Okay.
fellowship.
So when you was little Corey, and then like you couldn't help what the fuck happening, you was just
Oh,
showing
then
up.
I was. Oh yeah,
I'm
then
just saying, when you was little Corey, when you had to show up, you had to be there.
I was feeling it. I'm in it. Shit, it's Easter.
You ain't little Corey no more.
Oh,
You ain't little
hell
Cleve
nah.
no more. I mean, you still little Cleve, but you ain't. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying us now today. What is it that keeps us holding on to things, even though we know we have a sound understanding of what they are and what they aren't? Why are we still participating?
Because it's dictated. Like think about it, dog. Like
I'm
these are the
asking.
times that's you have like he said, you have time off. Like
Ren,
everybody got time
I'm
off at the
asking.
same
Ren, I'm
time.
asking. I'm not talking about a blanket. I'm not talking about blanket. I'm talking about Big Corey, Big Lil Cleve, and Big
No,
Ren.
hey, look, check this out, dog. To me, to speak what I feel specifically to what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I feel like whatever holiday have whatever pagan influence, so forth and so on, why do I still participate or do whatever I do? It's because ultimately, for me, what's quote unquote called pagan, what is really pagan? That's the beliefs of somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That don't necessarily influence me. Not to mention when I see that what you call in pagan mirrors what to a certain degree you actually celebrating. What really is pagan? That's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So if it's about fertility, new life, so forth and so on, I'm cool. I'm with all that. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it as a bad thing to necessarily celebrate. You feel me? Because one may say, oh, it's Ishtar. Well, I mean, if Ishtar is the god of fertility and whatever else she's the god of, I may have an affinity for that or understand the nuance to why they was articulating it that way. So I don't necessarily frown on it and I can rock with it.
Yeah, because I think we don't look at it as, saying Big Cleve, whatever. I don't think we look at these holidays like we did when we was little. So we look at it as an opportunity to get together. I don't even Easter with that Christmas, and we kicking it. That's pretty much what it is to me. You feel me? That's why I said a couple of shows ago we need to change Christmas and put Christmas in the summertime. We have more fun with Christmas being in the summer.
What you waiting on?
Right?
What you waiting on?
You gotta have people to they gotta want to come. Like I said, hey, Christmas in the summer. Hat, y'all coming?
No, you don't get to say it. It gotta be like dictated, just like all the other holidays dictated.
Right.
Like they recognize everything closed at this time, everybody off at this time. You know what I'm saying?
If you look at every holiday, that was a petition to get them. Like, this is all politics and all of that shit. Like, if you look at 10 years ago, you look at a calendar that was maybe 10 holidays. You look at the motherfucker today, boy, it's a holiday every day. So called. I mean, hot dog day, brother day, grandparents day, twin day, niggas with big feet day. I mean, whatever the fuck you want to do, really. See what I'm saying? So it's like, what I'm saying is, if traditions and customs are started by singular people, you can't wait till everybody want to do the shit. The shit ain't got nothing to do with everybody. The shit we doing now ain't got nothing to do with everybody. But everybody like a good fucking time, is what I'm saying. So like, if you want to do the shit in the summertime, just say, look, man, I'm getting together and we doing the fucking Christmas this summer, dude. We gonna be here. We gonna have this. We gonna talk about this shit. And if it catch it, catch it. And if it don't, it don't.
No, real shit.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Let me see. Christmas will be June 30th.
Now you can't dress up in your motherfucking Santa suit and shit in June 30th. I'm just telling you.
No. It's gonna be shirt off, healthy body, all of that. Oil, summertime weather, beach.
Oil? I'm not coming.
Yeah, nigga. Then
no, Earl.
We at the beach celebrating Christmas on the beach.
Okay. What I think
Party.
they should celebrate, I think the Freaknik holiday should be a global holiday. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Because
we don't want that. We want to get
huh?
rid of that.
Why?
We don't
What are you
want. We
talking
don't want
about?
to get rid of that. Man, there's diseases out here that it taking stuff too far. It ain't
More,
just normal food no more.
listen, more babies are made on Christmas night than any fucking holiday. You could look at more people being born in the September, the August, September, and then October. Like, come on, man. Like, what's the difference?
I don't think you can verify that.
You better look.
No.
You just gotta enjoy the time with your family. I feel like if you're an adult, you should have investigated like what the holiday really mean and originated from, and this and that, this and that. And you should have the knowledge and understanding to not pass the lie on to your kids. But still
Right.
go hook up with the family and let them play with their cousins and shit at this designated time. You see what
Nah,
I'm
fuck
saying?
that. Y'all gonna have to come by my house. I'm not
That, I
putting
mean,
in
that's
goddamn.
cool. Wherever the gathering is, you just like, to me, I ain't coming bearing gifts. Ain't no Christmas tree or none of that over here. But we could hook up and eat some food and take pictures and talk shit and enjoy each other.
Yeah.
And
I
then your
mean,
job give you that day off, so you actually off on
With
those
pay.
days. So, huh?
that's what
With
they
What you
pay.
say.
say?
They say you're off with pay until you get that check and you see all them taxes. This shit went up from 16% to 20%. So you really don't get none of that shit, but that's neither here nor
But it
there.
just make it easy for everybody. Because if I'm off, you off, all us off, we could get together when we off. When we come up with a Christmas in June, you can't get off in June. Everybody ain't off on the same day in June.
That's my
So,
point. It gotta be.
My boss will let me off in June.
It gotta be.
where your cousin can,
I'm my boss, huh?
It gotta be
your
some
cousin
shit
can't get
that's
off.
instituted. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he can't come then.
But you
It's
want
all
your
good.
you want
Everybody don't.
everybody.
Everybody don't come to every holiday anyway. You got your staple people. You know what I'm saying. You got your good grandma. You got your good grandpa. You know what I'm saying. You got some people coming. Some everybody ain't coming.
Yeah, but just in case everybody could come, let's have it on a day where everybody off.
Okay.
Hey man, ultimately, bro, you got to sacrifice for what you want, baby. You know what I'm saying? You really want to pop it off, start the tradition. You might have to, you know what I'm saying, lose that little day or two
One
or
more
bit.
thing, good. One more thing, good. We
What you
talking
say?
about Easter. What is the significance of Easter to the people in New Orleans? Do we know that? This rounds TV. When do we celebrate?
Uh,
When's the start of celebrating the Easter in New Orleans?
It's after Mardi Gras. Like
It's
a
Mardi
past,
Gras.
it start the
40
East.
Mardi Gras is 40 days to Easter.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras is the last big fuck up, right? Until Easter. You go on Lent and then you go through your,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
then we
want to
talk
drink.
about the Ash Wednesday shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't see. I don't.
I
No,
kind of
I ain't
remember
gonna
that
lie.
story you
I
did.
think I'm like anti fucking the system or something because I wasn't never with none of that shit. Like you about to put a cross and ashes on my forehead, I
Right.
pass. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm good.
saying? Drink the blood, eat the crackers,
Yeah,
I pass.
yeah, I'm
You know
straight.
what I'm saying? Like none of this shit ain't never excite me.
Right.
It just ain't never feel right.
Good round, fellas. Oh man, this shit is crazy. I know y'all got
Christmas in
another next
June.
one. Let's do it, Cleveland saying, bro. You pop it off, shit. I come down me. I like to eat.
Can't be making all that thick ass food though. It's hot.
Yeah, we don't want the that goulash.
A seafood stew.
I don't know what that is.
Lama's office says His Holiness, quote, regrets the incident.
And what we can see in the video is the boy going up to the Dalai Lama and asking for a hug. The Dalai Lama then calls him on stage, invites him on stage, and also asks him to give him a kiss on the cheek along with that hug, and the boy obliges. Moments later, you see the Dalai Lama then asking him to kiss him on his mouth. And then he brings in the boy's chin, and he kisses the boy on the mouth. Now, this is disturbing enough. And then seconds later, the Dalai Lama asks the boy to actually go ahead and also suck his tongue.
If you don't know who the Dalai Lama is, he is the spiritual leader and head of the Tibetan people.
Yeah, fuck,
Uh,
man. Oh,
I mean, it's been, running across social media all day. This should be real short because figure we pretty much in consensus here. You know what I'm saying? I think this ultimately just kind of speak to the larger point of people abusing their power, so forth and so on. And we've heard about this in other sects, in other religious sects. So give me your thoughts on it real quick, bro.
Number one, I
Let me
just want to
let
make
me jump on this too.
no. Number one, I just want to make sure that that's not a AI video. That's an authentic, real video, right?
Allegedly.
Okay, but if it is, if that's a real video, I think somebody need to slap the shit out of Dalai Lama. I think he need to sit his ass down, and I think they need to really run an investigation of his tenure as the Dalai Lama and how many little boys or girls he done kissed and sucked and tongued and all of that bullshit. Uh, there's no room for that shit. There's no room for that at all. There's no innocence. There's no, he was just a nah. Let's treat it like
That
he
that
are.
made, that made me look at that made me
So
look at you got to recognize that's been in him all of these years, and nobody was able to catch it on camera. Just
unchecked,
like
absolutely.
you look at knock, but look at the Wayne Wade son. He was like that all these years. It was just now it's exposed. He bringing it out what was already in him.
No,
So
what
the
you talking about?
Dalai Lama
Huh?
talking about the nature, the character, what's in them to want to do, the things they want to do
Wait.
in them.
We're not talking about a child. We talking about a grown ass
No, no,
80
I'm
something year
talking
old
about
man.
behavior. I'm talking
I'm
about
talking about.
behavior and action.
Yeah, but you
That's
can't
what I'm
you
talking
can't
about. I'm talking about a
compute.
behavior, and I'm talking about
Listen,
an action. They got
you
dormant behaviors
hold
that's
on.
already there.
Listen. You're going crazy with it. I'm saying we talking about a person who's in power, who's a world known figure.
Yeah, I think that's a horrible analogy too,
That's what
but
I'm
Yeah, I'm not.
talking
I'm
about.
not talking about a little kid who has influence. I'm talking about a person who is influencing the world. Everybody around the
I get
world.
it. My
Listen
point,
to me.
my point.
Hold on, Cleve. I'm not talking about hidden behaviors and shit. I'm talking about people in a position to affect others in places like like the Dalai Lama should not have that platform. He should be pulled
Right.
down immediately.
I
That's what I'm
definitely
talking
agree
about.
with that.
I'm
But
not
my
talking about.
point is, you finally get to see what's already in his character is on display. How long he been a Dalai Lama and been in charge of their religious leadership? But now, all of these years, he had that in him from the beginning.
I
But
don't give
now
a.
it's
I know
coming to the
now.
forefront.
I know. Okay,
It's coming
well,
to the forefront who he really is. So, how many years he was able to hide that that type of behavior and so-called leading people, and they're just following him, not knowing he got that kind of character in him. So all of
so
these years now it's finding him out. That's all I'm trying to say. This
but
is not something that just happened. This
who's
been
saying
in
he's
him.
hiding? Who's saying he's hiding it? He holds a similar position as the Pope. We know that the Catholic Church is notorious for having these type of scandals going on. So I mean, I
yeah,
don't.
that's our first time seeing it. That don't
Right.
mean it's the first time it's been seen. And I would say
That's
the
why I said
motherfucker
it's
should
hidden.
he should be locked up. Let's keep it 100. Like
Keep it
to
a buck,
me, I
right?
felt like I was watching child pornography. That shit gross. It's fucking horrible. There's no way this old sick sloppy mouth motherfucker should be telling a fucking kid to kiss on him like that. He
Suck
should
your
be
tongue.
locked up. The parents should be locked up.
The parents
Ain't
should be
no
like,
way. Like that's dog. That's one of my biggest problems with religion is it make grown people fucking idiots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can't even think for themselves when it come to these indoctrinations.
so Ren,
You know what I'm saying?
if your little boy is sitting on the Dalai Lama lap and he go up and let you
I
give
can
a
stop
hug,
you right there. Who you
I'm
talking
saying,
about? My
hold
little
on,
boy?
let me paint the picture. You say, okay, can I go give him a hug? Would you go let him give him a hug?
And
The Dalai Lama.
Listen, I'm saying
that's
before,
what was going on.
but that's
He
what I'm
was
saying.
supposed to be going to give him a
So
hug.
if I believed in that, yes, I would let my kid give him a hug, because I guess that would be the equivalent of like the highest person in the religion. So if you believe in that, which I wouldn't, then yeah, you would. That would be like if you're a Muslim and Elijah Muhammad won't give your kid a hug. You see what I'm saying?
Right, I get it. So I'm saying, so he's hugging the Dalai Lama. You see him sitting on his lap. You in the audience, and then you see the kiss. Whoa, what do you do?
I'm rushing up there, going off like an ignorant nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You catch him with a little
Like
short
I'm
hook?
going straight to hell about this shit, because I'm about to sneak the fuck out the Dalai Lama.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about that is he's a leader of the Tibetan people, right? And it was the Shaolin
Well,
motherfuckers.
they could be Tibetan. He about to get his ass whipped. He put his lips on my fucking son.
Yeah.
And they're my kids.
But the
I don't
the
play that
Shaolin
shit.
monks, they can't really fight anyway though, so you ain't got to worry
I
about
don't give a damn if you the Pope. I don't give a damn if you the honorable brother Muhammad. I don't give a damn who you is. Like, we ain't signed up for that shit. We just wanted to hear you tell us about the goddamn religion.
Hey,
But
bro.
if you
y'all
look at
spot
all of
on.
these so-called religious people, if you go through their history, all of them fucked up, bro. Like you heard of Mahatma Gandhi? You heard of Gandhi?
Yeah.
Who's supposed to be the most peaceful motherfucker in the world, and he received the Nobel Peace Prize and all of this shit. Stark, crazy, fucking racist. I mean, just like we commercialize these holidays, we commercialize these holy people, and you know, we exalt, and I say we, not me. I don't give a fuck about them, but I'm talking about mankind, how they exalt these people, and you know, into these positions that they are no longer they are beyond reproach.
Yeah, they ain't human no more. They ain't fucking getting it straight from God. That's why I say I can't. Like, I'm glad my mind don't work like that. I feel like some people need religion for like their moral compass, for comfort, for guidance, and all that type of shit. And some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to each his own. But you got to be a sick motherfucker to watch a grown man kiss on your fucking child like that, regardless of the title, and not beat his ass.
Right. Well, Donald Trump went to jail, so I ain't never, you know, they might take that motherfucker to jail too. So
Yeah, clear abuse of power, fellas. I think y'all said that spot on. Cleve, I do feel you with you know, some shit that's probably been up under there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad ultimately
he naked under that robe. I know
Send him
that.
to the real jail. Nigga gonna be banging the Dalai Lama.
got your ass, you feel me? So yeah, man. No
Another
place for
religious
shit
leader
like that.
going down the drain now.
Yeah, Brian. Everybody wonder why people losing faith and all that, you know,
That shit
all
over
that
with,
shit.
Cole. You know that
His
shit over with.
followers still
Oh,
gonna follow.
I'm
That's
with
the
you, bro.
thing.
But this just another highlighted reason,
Man,
like
that shit is
why,
over with.
Dog,
you
no,
know,
it ain't.
more
That
chinks
shit
in the
still gonna
armor.
pop.
You know
No,
what I'm saying?
listen, there's still strongholds of people who just they are zealots, right? But even them, they know. They motherfuckers in that cursing their fucking Dalai Lama out. Motherfucker, why couldn't he just wait till the cameras went off? He gonna let everybody know.
Yeah, because y'all should have seen the reporter look so
It was just
disappointed and
time for
hurt.
it to come out, Hats.
Right.
It was just
Well,
time for it to come out.
The Dalai Lama, he could use. Didn't let like last year somebody say something about him having like dementia or some shit like that.
Oh, look,
Yeah, he gonna cop out to a lesser plea. You know how that go.
you
Ain't
know
no
that.
cop out. Ain't nothing about to happen to this dude. That's the Dalai Lama.
Nah, you already know a couple
Yeah,
of
I mean,
apologies and, you
yeah.
know, some other shit
I
to be
don't
in the
think nothing
news
gonna
cycle.
happen, but I think something should happen. I think he need his
I'll
ass
be
whipped.
surprised if he apologized.
No, well, if this
They
is
issued
true,
a they
allegedly,
issued
yeah,
a apology.
he already apologizing. So he'll be on that tour for a minute and then
Oh, they put a
So
little
okay.
statement out.
So do you think an apology? Do you think an apology
Nope.
would an apology be acceptable if that was your kid? would an apology be acceptable? Would
Dog, once again, if it was my kid, I would hope people would accept my apology for the way I beat the Dalai Lama
No,
ass.
Well, why are
I'm
you
about to say.
apologizing?
How is it like?
Because
How do you
the same reason
apologize
he
for asking
apologized. I
somebody
don't
to
really
suck
mean
your
it, but I'm
tongue?
trying to get less time.
How you
Sorry
apologize
for
for
putting
asking?
hands on the
I didn't
Dalai.
mean suck my tongue. What I was saying, look at my tongue. That's what, yeah.
And then
Nah.
man, we synced it though, bro.
Yeah.
You grab me,
But
we out of here, baby.
visual evidence ain't nothing no more. You know.
Oh,
It ain't. It is.
That's them deep fakes, baby.
And deep fakes, bro.
See, I'm with the Alchemist. Thank you. Somebody feel me. The Dalai Lama need his goddamn ass kicked.
Well, I
Anything
mean,
else is unacceptable.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, you ain't getting nothing. Hey,
I'm about
look,
to say,
I'm fucking him
I think
up.
total agreement there, cuz you know what I'm saying? Total agreement, bro.
Like if he was the Pope, like the result of this offense don't change based on who the offender is.
Did you guys hear about the Pope denouncing the doctrine of discovery?
Oh man, we got
Let's look that up.
Show on that.
Let's look that up.
I heard
Let's
he
look
said a
that up.
while
We need
back
to talk
Jesus
about
ain't
this.
coming back.
Huh?
I heard he said a while back Jesus ain't coming back.
Still looking.
There's a good reason for that.
Still looking.
You got to be here to come back.
Hey, bro, I ain't.
Again. We halfway through this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. We gonna move this train.
Fuck the Dalai Lama.
And that's on. Boy, look, I was about to go there.
Credit is important. Why? Let's say you get a $250,000 mortgage with a 30-year fixed rate. With good credit, you'll be paying 2.75% interest, with $117,000 total interest. But with bad credit, you'll be paying about a 4.35% interest rate with a $198,000 total interest. So a person with bad credit will have to pay an $81,000 difference. And that's for the same house. Let us help you make a better decision today.
Better than last time. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last. Better than last. Better than last. Better than last. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last. Better than last. Better than last. Better than last. I need it better than
bold, sophisticated. When it comes to your hair, there can be no shortcuts. Your hair is an extension of your style and absolutely essential to who you are. Enhance your beauty with natural looks. Book your appointment with Blessed Hands Beauty Salon. Classy.
All right, y'all, we back. You know what I'm saying? About to get it popping for the third round. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to that boy BSC, the Alchemist, in there now.
Shouts out to sis, ladies.
So,
if y'all in the
you see your
area,
round?
go get y'all hair done. Go get touched up by Blessed Hands. You heard me?
Yeah, y'all can hit the IG up. It's Blessed Hands _HTX on the IG. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all on the north side, it's at 444 Cypress Creek Parkway. You know what I'm saying? Hit them
Blessed
up, book an appointment.
Easter, holidays,
sent my wife over there a couple of times, and she definitely liked the service. Came out there looking real good. So, yep.
Yeah. She
Definitely hit 'em
award
up.
winning over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot the award, so apologies. But yeah, she won some type of best hairdresser in the fucking area type of shit.
Great service, bro. I'm telling you. Every time my girl grew through that, is punctual. She get in there nice, come out looking good.
That'll be our next topic, blaming hair. I'm tripping. I didn't know that was a advertisement.
Oh, nah.
That's all right. That's why we slowed down so you could catch up.
Mustard.
Center, a very important game, regular season finale. And we had a scuffle on the Timberwolves bench. Anderson and Rudy Gobert. That's just something you don't see every day. I know the tensions, you've played in this game, you've been in a lot of heated battles.
It's getting real for this playoff push, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody jockeying for the play-in tournament, so forth and so on. We heard about this at practice with Draymond and Jordan Poole earlier, but you usually don't see it live in the game. You know what I'm saying? You might see some contentious conversations, but
right,
usually don't come to blows on the sidelines. And I think Kyle Anderson was being kind of disrespectful, calling Rudy Gobert his name behind whatever happened on the court. And Rudy went off. I guess got sent home for a couple of days. Give me y'all thoughts on that one. Much to do about nothing, I would imagine, but yeah.
Say, bro, I feel like it was highly unprofessional, but at the same time, I understand, dog. Like, cause I was thinking, as a man, I like to feel as though I have the restraint to control myself. I tell my kids, words can't. A motherfucker can't tell you something to make you hit them. Now, if a motherfucker touch you and all that, that's different. But just words, you could walk away, you could ignore the shit, this and that, this and that. But if I keep it all the way 100 with just us right now, we all know that certain people could say certain shit at a certain time to make you punch the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, it looked bad, this and that. I mean, as a Laker fan, shit happens. Rudy Gobert won't be playing in the tournament. Another nigga broke his hand. I mean, this is the epitome of a team falling apart. But, too bad, so too sad. I can't really worry about that too much. I just think it's a bad look, though, and, for the sporting scene. But I get it. I mean, nigga call you a bitch in the heat of the moment, your emotions flying. Like, different people take that B word real different, dog.
Real.
Yeah, I think that's just like don't happen every day. As people hold their emotions in a lot, with it's explode time. I've been holding a lot of shit in, so it's just a normal human reaction sometimes when a motherfucker get into an argument and they scrap. Be a little bit more understand where you at, but if you don't do that all the time, you kind of fuck it once in a while. Go ahead and let yourself wide open and don't give a fuck at a certain moment. So that's kind of why I look at it. It was just time to say fuck it. I don't do this all the time, so it ain't gonna kill me. Huh?
You on mute if you're saying something, nigga can't hear you. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I mean, with them long ass arms, I feel like he barely touched dude. So if he really wanted to fuck him up, he probably could have. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it was a reaction in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, like you said, if he, to a certain degree, he showed some restraint because, like you said, if he really wanted to go there, those arms long, he could have definitely got at him. Just you pissed me off. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, but shit, they teammates, bro. At some point, they'll be playing again. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really nothing.
But look, the crazy part is, I want to say the day before, he came out and said something to the extent of Kyle Anderson, who was the other dude involved in the altercation. Rudy Gobert said that, he got like a abrasive leadership style. Like he talk a little rough, but I don't be tripping because I know he all just want us to win. This and that, this and that. And the next night you putting hands on this dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that part was crazy.
I think anytime people make them kind of conscious decisions, they better know the consequences before. That's the most important thing when it comes down to letting yourself go, and when you're in certain situations. If you go hold yourself back, or if you gotta know the consequences. After you weigh them consequences, you could decide if you go say fuck it, I'm about to knock his ass out. Know the consequences and relative consequences, or you could look at the consequences and say, you know what, this might cost me a little bit more, even though I could just go ahead and let loose. This shit might cost me more than what I want to give. So I'd back down on this moment. You feel me? So that's kind of how I look at any reaction to anything. You look at the consequences, and the consequences don't cost too much. Fuck it.
Yeah, I don't know if people be that rational in a heated moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's great advice. Like if you could, do that. But I don't think motherfucker be worrying about consequences or nothing. Like triggered swinging. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you separate. That's how you separate the conscious from the unconscious. The fools from the upstanding. You dig? Motherfucker don't think about consequences, just do it and accept consequences after it's over. That's more of a women type. Women like that, they go, you feel me? Just take the consequences, don't look at the consequences and try to apologize later. Like, no, you should have thought of that. It went to tripping. But that's another topic right there. My bad, ladies.
Hey man, we about to get out the door. It's been a minute since I done had all four of y'all, you know what I'm saying, since we done been on, you know what I'm saying? So
shouts out to brother Toe, you know what I'm saying?
Always good, bro. And the religion shit always gonna take us over a little bit. So for the sake of not being too long, and we gotta give it up for this next one
on here for that.
Well, we definitely got to extend that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just want us to kind of get through, I guess, the beginning stages, and then we can start getting the other ones in, and that's when it's gonna really turn up. So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got closing.
But yeah, happy Easter. Yeah. Easter, happy holiday, whatever you want to call it. It's all about family now. It ain't about the holiday no more. It ain't about the meaning of Christmas. It ain't about what Thanksgiving brought. It ain't about looking up the history of it. It's about seeing your grandma, seeing your mama, seeing your cousin you ain't seen in a long time, seeing that brand new baby, taking a picture, and wait for the next time you get to do it. So that's what these holidays for. So enjoy them. Understand what the new meaning behind them are. You feel me? It ain't what it used to be. There's a new understanding behind holidays. The Damalala could go to hell, which he already, got his date set for that. Date set for that. And yeah, dog. I won the top fours. You feel me? Like always. And I'm gonna pass the mic. You did.
Boy, I ain't gonna be nearly as long-winded. I just want to say
that might be my new nickname, Top 4.
Nigga still talking. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for rocking with your rounds. We love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share, subscribe. You did. That's all I got.
Head, I don't know if you still in yet. Yeah, we about to get out the door. Appreciate everybody. I'm looking at that boy Jay Black. Appreciate you, man. Brendan, you know what it is. Tostitos.
Make it better than last time. Yeah.
Much love. Shouts out to Cuzzo Damien.
My son up here know the song. They got them listening. They love the show. Young.
And on that note, we about to get out the door. For Dog Matter, that's my boy Hatchback of the ENT. Cuzzo Ren, a.k.a. your mama boyfriend. Caveman 55. Myself, Benjamin Nett. Shouts out to Juve. It's the Rounds Podcast.